everybody, Dave here from Windance in Hood River. A sneak peek at a brand new product. This is the Core XLITE version 2 kite, and this one is specifically, as it says, for foil. It's what I use. It is a one strut kite, specifically meant to foil, so it's really lightweight, but still has a center strut. I know there's a lot of people who like strutless kites. I don't. I'm not a fan. I find them floppy, and they ride like a spinnaker on a sailboat. You have to have them downwind to keep them full. The one strut at the center of the kite allows it to stay up high, stay powered, have better water relaunch, better power stroke. Let's take a closer look at this. I'm gonna unpack it and we'll pump it up. Okay, there we go, she's inflated. It's just a little 4-meter kite, but for two reasons. One, that's the size I like to hang from the ceiling and leave displayed here, but here in the gorge, like 4-meter kite, that's plenty on a 20-knot day. That's all you need for foiling, especially once you get more efficient at power delivery. So first of all, this kite, no matter what size you're looking at, weighs 30% less than a traditional 3-strut like the Core Nexus kite. Really lightweight. There's that center strut, which is going to keep it like this when you drop it in the water, so your water starts are going to be a lot easier than a strutless kite. And that center strut has just enough profile to have the kite give better power delivery. And I like the way it sits at 12 o'clock when I'm riding waves. I don't have to think about it, it just stays there. So let's talk about a couple of core features that they have. First of all, looking in closely at their inflation valve. I don't know if you can get the camera in there, but you see this valve is the same as F1 uses in a lot of companies. It's just, it goes in and twists on that center bar. And then you put this cap on. You see there's another O-ring there. So already the kite's holding air, and the second valve locks it in even further. When your session's over, you take that off and you take this chip and it goes in there and locks the inflate deflate valve in an open position. And then when it's all drained, you just pull the chip out and away you go. Next feature to look at, this canopy cloth for the version 2 of the XLITE has been beefed up. It's even more durable than the version 1. And a new panel layout that they found gave it wider wind range with a little more low-end power. Secondly, notice how narrow this center strut is. That means less drag. Third, you've got your leading edge lines have a slider on the outer end, and then on these other two positions here, pulley and pulley. Pulleys are great because they help it keep all lines, these 3 lines, or 4 lines, tensioned at all times. Of course, like all kites, they got a leash attachment point to your pump. And then here on the trailing edge, very simple, high-end lines. All kites from Core use a line from a factory in Germany called Leros. And this is one of the reasons Core kites are a higher end. All these lines, very high end, German manufactured. And in fact, on that note, the leading edge material, also fabricated in Germany. And the bladder that's inside all the struts, also fabricated in Germany. And the canopy cloth, that's made in Japan. And they take all those materials and they don't send them to China. They don't buy the materials in China. They take them all to their own factory in Sri Lanka, and there they assemble them. And they tell their employees, like, don't sew fast. We want the highest quality kites in the market, and they've got it. And that's what you get when you get Core. Nice bag as well. This is the bag that the new XLITE 2 comes in. And then lastly, when you're buying a foil kite, well, if you can do it, buy the foil bar too. This is the Core foil bar, and the reason you want this versus a regular bar is it's really lightweight. It's small this way, like a short little 17-inch bar, carbon fiber, but in particular, these lines, again, German made from the Leros factory, are over 1,000-pound breaking strength, which is more than double some of my other brands, and half the thickness. So what happens is the lines, all 4 of them running up to the kite, are running nice and straight. They're not bowed out because they're heavy and thick. When the lines bow, you get really sluggish steering. Not on a Core, if you buy this new Core bar, you're gonna have quick steering on an excellent foiling kite. New Core XLITE 2. Check it out at Windance. We're in stock. Oh, and by the way, sizing. They added 2 new sizing. There's even a 2 and 3 meter available now. This is the 4 and it goes all the way to 13.5. It's on our website. Check it out. Thanks for listening.